If you thought this is a brand new Vauxhall Corsa beside me, you'd be forgiven, but in actual fact, well, it's a van. It is of course Vauxhall's Corsavan, and the reason it looks so much like a Corsa is because it basically is one. Like many car-derived vans, it's simply pulled off the line at the factory, has its rear windows panelled over, and its rear seats turfed out in favour of a flat load space. To test it out, we've got our hands on this range-topping Sportive model, which comes with a slightly sportier appearance, the sexy metallic black paintwork and 16-inch gloss black alloys. So let's get inside for a closer look and find out just how fun a van can be. When you imagine a van interior, you probably think of some rugged plastics, maybe a cup holder here or there, and that's about it, but just look at the cabin in this thing. It's the same interior as you would get in the standard Corsa Super Mini, and with your eyes faced forward, it's impossible to tell that it's a van at all. You get this glossy plastic panelling here, along with a centrally mounted IntelliLink touchscreen infotainment system, along with a wide range of kit that includes everything from cruise control and this leather-wrapped steering wheel, to DAB radio, parking sensors and automatic lights. These days, vans are becoming more and more car-like in their interiors, and I reckon that the Corsavan is the best example of this yet. There are some niggles, however. Maybe it's just my particularly scrawny arse, but these seats do feel a little uncomfortable when you're on long journeys. So it looks like a Corsa, it feels like a Corsa, and it's got much of the same equipment as a Corsa as well, but round the back is naturally where this van variant sets itself apart. In place of rear seats, you've got this toughened load area, a half-height steel bulkhead, and lash and eyes to protect from shifting loads, while this rubber floor is an extra cost option. The load space in total is 1,257mm long, 1,264mm wide and 921mm tall, giving a full cargo capacity of 920 litres. How's that for one take? The Ford Fiesta van, its closest rival, might have a slightly bigger cargo capacity, but larger tailgate of the Corsavan means that it should be easier to get larger items loaded in. It is small in comparison to, well, virtually any other van, but it's great for small business owners, and for musicians in particular it's near perfect. There's enough space back there for guitar cases, amps and maybe a kick drum or two, without sacrificing any attitude or style points. Yes, it is a van, but it's awfully hard not to compare it to a regular car, seeing as aside from the gutted seats, that's pretty much exactly what it is. The clutch is a little high, but dare I say it, this Corsa van is actually surprisingly sporty feeling. The steering may not be as communicative as a Fiesta, but it does feel better than a Polo. The 6-speed manual gearbox is short and snappy, while the 94 brake horsepower 1.3 litre diesel engine in this car has got plenty of poke for nipping up and down the motorway, even if it does feel a little bit brusque at lower speeds. Unladen vans can have a tendency to feel as though they hop around at the back a little bit, although the Corsavan resists skittishness impressively and overall feels very at ease on the road. Of course, if you're looking for a small compact van to work out of, then the way that it drives will always be a secondary consideration. More interesting for business folk, or indeed for people who travel long distance regularly, will be the fact that this engine can return up to 74.3 miles per gallon with the eco button engaged. Yes, you will have to be driving fairly conservatively in order to match those figures, but with CO2 emissions of only 101 grams per kilometre, all in all the Corsavan represents a frugal and thoroughly entertaining drive. Prices for the Corsavan range between $11,858 for the entry-level model and $14,558 for the Sportive version, making it slightly more expensive than the Fiesta van, which is priced from just $11,180 and upwards. The Corsavan inherits many of the strong traits of the Corsa on which it's based, with a high-quality interior, tidy handling and smart looks. It might cost slightly more than its main rival, the Ford Fiesta van, and also have less cargo space, but its interior is of a much higher quality, and that's bound to be a big selling point. If you're a small business owner, or even somebody who just needs the extra space, then the Vauxhall Corsavan offers a nimble, frugal and thoroughly enjoyable option. But what do you think of the Vauxhall Corsavan? Why not let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.